skitsamma. Jag ser det. Se vad musik. Musik alla. Det är bra. Se musik där. Nice. Ja. Ska vi se. Funkar micken eller? Ja, det funkar bra. Ja. Tror jag. Kan jag säga. Hello. Let's see here. I'm just gonna check if the microphone is working here. And yes, we are going to talk about awareness. Jag ska säga 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hallå. Ja, men yes, seems to work. Nice. Well, no one is watching, but anyway. So welcome to the little hub of awareness. We're going to talk about a little bit how awareness and the feeling is connected. Yeah, some people these days have problems with stress, like myself. So, well, everyone get a better life with more knowledge about how to connect with stress. I don't think a lot of people want to connect with stress, but actually, stress is a good feeling for survival. So stress is, of course, needed in life. But also stress can be unbearable for some people that don't really get the idea of how to cooperate with stress in their mind. So some people, they just need more knowledge and more understanding to the connection to their feelings. Some people they are stressed and they don't know what to do. And if you are in that place, then of course you want to know how to go forward. But and some people they can have a special idea. Like if you are stressed, then you are very in control and stuff. And it can be a little bit suspect, but actually some people just want to get orientated in life, and they I think a lot of problem some people have with stress is because they are not orientated, so they just don't know how to handle it. So if you know how to handle it, then you get more orientation, and if you get more orientation, then you get a more sustainable way of living. Because if you're just stressed all the time, then after a while you are starting to wonder more questions about deeper stuff, like existential questions about life, why we live and stuff. And then actually more thoughts are created, and you get more into the how to put you get more into the that part of the world. So you get more suspect because you want to be more unsuspect. The thing is, you want to be. That's the key here. Stop want to be. Actually, it's good that you want something, but uh, you need to want something for the right reason. You can't just want to be something because people think it's nice to, yeah, to have that. Actually, it's you that need to have that. And what is that? Well, that is the connection to the feeling, to in the thought. So how do you start to feel when you are uh, in your thoughts? Well, we are going to talk a little bit more about that. Some people can say to people, "You think too much." That's a pretty common uh, phrase I have heard, and I have also wondered many times when they say that, what do they mean when they think the word when they say "you think too much"? Because I just don't want to think too much. So why do they think? Why do they say I think too much? And so okay, so actually it's because you have in that state uh, a little bit of disorientation between your think too much to your thought to your feelings. So when you think too much, then you need to start feel, and when you feel, then you actually changes time in your brain when it comes to experience time, because time is experienced very slow when you are very aware. So you change the time in your brain uh, when you start to feel, and the time gets well kind of faster. Uh, you don't experience time. Uh, you don't experience the thought about time. You are time when you are feeling. But when you think, then you are not time. You are thinking about time. So you are like stepping outside time. So yeah, uh, that's why it's important to have a connection to time. Because if you have a connection to time, then you have a connection to your feelings and your life. And maybe the existential questions about time may start to be less important, because when you are time, then then the things about time is less important. So when you are time, then you just are time. Why worry about time when you are time? But when you're not time, then of course you wonder what is that stuff that you have no control of. Deep shit. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna work with this stuff myself. Uh, so if you are also willing to or wanting to be more uh, aware of time, aware of awareness, aware of feelings, aware of the connection between the left side of the brain and the right side of the brain, between the logic and the feelings. If you want to have more knowledge about this stuff, then you are on the right place. Uh, because I am as lost as everyone else. So we are gonna do this together. And also, uh, if you don't want to do it together with me, if you feel that is a little bit too, uh, yeah, uh, So some people want to take a step away from that part because so anyways, you can watch me. I'm gonna do it. Maybe you learn something. Hopefully I will. So this was my 10 minutes, and the first step is the biggest step. So it's like if you don't start, yeah, what happens? The time and your life and everything, what happens. But if you take that little step, like evolution did, then something will happen. And that something may be the reason why we live. So nice to meet you. See you later. Have a nice day. Goodbye.